Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching, episode 219.
9 plus 10 plus 100 plus 25 plus 50 plus 20 plus 2 plus 3 is 219. Cause math.
Did you get it right at the end?
I think maybe not.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But anyway, welcome back.
You know, check your work always.
Yeah, check your work.
Yes.
Anyway, hi everybody. We're back
Yes.
on a regular Sunday night.
Yes. Happy Sunday to you.
Haven't seen you in a while.
It's been very, very long 4 days.
But surprisingly, even though the behind-the-scenes numbers indicated that even though we were a couple of days late, everybody seemed to like the video.
Yeah.
So that's wonderful.
So thank you for that.
And we're pretty much all rested and have had a pretty good week.
Yeah.
So we're glad that you can join us for
some regular FlossTube content.
Regular FlossTube with some extraordinary content.
Yeah.
So
sounds good.
How do you like that for a teaser?
Love it. Love it.
So special hello to anybody who has recently found us and
welcome aboard.
Has decided to subscribe. We appreciate that.
We sure do. Absolutely.
And I guess that our big event after returning safely home from the Quilter Station retreat was yesterday.
Yes.
Which was the online 4-hour, roughly,
Yes.
Friend Stitch retreat put on by Cecilia Turner at Heart in Hand and Elizabeth and Marcia of Bent Creek.
Yes.
And we love all three of them so much we wouldn't miss it for the world.
No.
We were in the afternoon session.
Yes.
And it was extraordinary, and we're going to talk more about it later in the episode.
Yeah.
If you were in the morning session, if you were on the afternoon with us, you know that the content was
incredible.
Yes. The project is incredible.
The projects.
Multiple
projects.
Incredible. And
So
just so worth it. And so wonderful that we could participate.
Yeah.
Enjoyed every second of it. The only drawback is with so many on at the same time, you can't see everybody at the same time.
Right. And we use a tablet as a device.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, you know, you have to flip.
Swipe through to find people or see people or whatever.
See people. If you saw us and we missed you, I bet you feel the same way.
Yeah.
About the afternoon.
Yeah.
Super, super fun.
It's great.
So, how ingenious that technology can allow us to get together that way.
Absolutely.
And this was Steph's second year doing it. And I just loved the project.
Yeah.
I loved both the Bent Creek girls, and we love Cecilia, of course, as well.
Absolutely.
And there were some...
And don't forget about Mr. Heart in Hand, too.
And Mr. Heart in Hand, of course.
Very much love him, obviously.
And, of course, there was a little bit of a participation by our LNS, where Stephanie works. Yeah. And so we'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah.
We're going to jump right in and do a hashtag.
Yep, we sure are. So our hashtag is #StitchHarmony, and it is our attempt at connecting stitchers together. So this is in real life as opposed to virtually. So if you do not have a stitching friend or stitching group locally to you, then comment on our videos if you would like our help in maybe finding you a group or a friend or just another stitcher or two to stitch with close to your home. So every week, we've been doing this now for quite some time, so every week we pick a new commenter who has used the hashtag StitchHarmony and told us where they live, and then we pick one every week to share with you all. And so this week's featured StitchHarmony commenter is whom? Pam?
This week's Stitch Harmony commenter is a gal by the name of Renee.
Yeah.
And her YouTube name is Nene.
Nene.
So
N-A-Y space N-A-Y.
Yes. So Renee said this. Hashtag Stitch Harmony. Would love to find a person or people
Multiple people.
to stitch with.
Yes.
I've posted on your other videos as well. Still watching all your videos. Love you both. Renee from Mays Landing, New Jersey.
And Mays Landing is one word.
It is.
Yes. So, let me get to the Google Map portion of the program where we show you where Mays Landing... Wait. Type that in. Mays Landing. Pam? So it's coming up as 2 words. Mays Landing and then Hamilton, New Jersey.
Okay. We'll take it.
Yeah, oh, it's a big area. Okay.
Ooh, big area.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's due west of Atlantic City.
Oh, okay.
Between Atlantic City and Vineland, New Jersey.
There we go.
So, there's the map. The red dot is Mays Landing.
All right, Renee.
So, how this works is, if your ears perked up because you live in, around, nearby, within driving distance of Mays Landing, New Jersey, and you are also looking for a stitching friend or have a group of stitchers that get together and you have room for sweet Renee, then please comment on this video and say, "Hi Renee, my name is," insert name here. "I live in, around, nearby, within driving distance of Mays Landing, New Jersey, and I would love to stitch with you." And then it is up to you, Miss Renee, to go down through the comments on this video, episode 219, and see if anyone has reached out to you.
Absolutely.
And then you guys start a conversation, make plans, do all the things, and then you tell us all about your magical friendship.
Please. And I have a feeling that there are stitchers galore in New Jersey.
Yes, I have a feeling about that,
so,
too.
Please post and respond and call out Renee.
Yes.
Or Nene.
Or however.
Let her know that you would love to stitch with her.
Yes,
that would
please.
be wonderful. We love success stories. And
Mays Landing Stitchers Unite.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. Next is... Pam's pinned comment, and Pam's pinned comment is the one comment of all the comments from last week's video
that
tickle my fancy.
There we go.
And this week's
that's how we like it.
Pam's pinned comment comes from a gal who goes by her YouTube name Modcross Sarah.
Yes.
Modcross. Okay, she's got a cute little logo. So
I think...
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, read the comment and I'll do some research. Hold, please.
Oh, okay. So Modcross Sarah says, in response to our pig discussion last week.
Oh, yes.
I was all ready to leave an explanatory mammary-related comment, but so many other stitchers are here with the farming knowledge. Yes, thank you for all the farming knowledge. Just keep stitching where X's and egg meet. And isn't that funny? I love that.
She lives in Iowa.
Oh, Modcross Sarah does?
Yes. She is a crafter, farmer, reader, and a mom in Iowa.
Okay. Who knew where X's and egg meet?
Who knew?
Thank you both for your curiosity and humor. So glad you had a good retreat. Thank you for sharing the photos and videos. So, Sarah.
Love it.
Known as Modcross. Your comment was pinned to the top of all the comments all about the memories.
Good God.
There were a lot.
There were many a memory comment.
Many a memory.
Many a memory about memories. Okay.
And that's where your comment sits at the top of those, Sarah.
At the top of those.
Right. So, thank you for that.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right, let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, I had to get my stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the disclaimer that I say before I show this every week is super sorry, but the chart I'm about to show you is out of print.
Yeah.
So, if you love it, put a safe search in on eBay or keep an eye out for it on the destashing sites, okay?
Correct.
And yes, my chart is already spoken for. So,
Yes.
there's that. Okay, and because I know that will come up because I am closing in on a finish. So,
Yeah.
that is Winter Sampler
Mm-hmm.
by Birds of a Feather.
Mm-hmm.
And I am stitching mine on 36 count Meadowlark fabric from Birds of a Feather, which is also a very hard to come by linen as well. And the only the slight differences I'm doing, they actually called for this to be done 2/2, and I prefer the 1/2 look on 36 count, and so I'm doing that. And then I changed the color of the heart from what they called for to something more red. So I'm getting close, people. I feel like next video, episode 220, which one, whatever. By the next video, I will be able to ring the bell on this, I think.
Wow,
So,
a bell from Steph.
I know, we haven't had any of those this year, basically. And so here's where we're at.
Oh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty.
So I got the
I just love it.
whole landing done.
Yep, the landing is done.
Yep.
Land was made.
Land was made. So now I just have the underbelly
The underbelly.
of the reindeer left to do. And
One snowflake, you said.
yeah, between the X and the Y.
There you go. Okay.
And
It's wonderful.
yes, just between the X and the Y, because there's not one between the Y and the
So
Z.
you'll get that done.
Yeah, I think so. Now that I had a strategy that I was using for the bottom portion.
Yeah, you were highlighting like crazy.
I was highlighting a lot, yes. And that was just because I didn't want to carry over big holes. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I looked at it in columns as opposed to
Ooh.
sections. Yeah. And so anyway, yeah, I should have it done by next video. And I'm excited about that because, one, I love that. So I started this a year ago in October.
Oh,
This was one of my
at Lisa's?
starts. Yeah, at Lisa's, So that's cool. And
Absolutely.
things that go in this project bag get finished quickly.
Really?
Yeah.
There must be a magic dust inside.
This
Did you want your chart in there too?
I do, yes.
Okay.
This bag used to house Dorothy's Discovery. And
We
that
know
one's
that-
framed and hanging on the wall.
That's on the wall, baby.
So I would like to have this one at the very least done by the next time we go to Craft Gallery.
Oh, for sure. Oh,
Because I want
that's going to happen.
to get it framed.
Yep.
So,
Perfect.
um,
Lovely, lovely.
that's what I've been stitching on this week.
Okay.
What about you, Pam?
Well, I have kind of gone in a different direction from my previous stitching that I've showed you.
Yes.
And that's because when Stephanie first started stitching, and we knew that she was into The Wizard of Oz, actually, these had been out a couple years,
Yeah,
2 or 3 years.
I think you had a couple for me. Like, you had already purchased a couple.
Oh, really? Okay,
I
so
think.
what we're talking about is the Brooks Books Wizard of Oz characters. Okay, she's done lots of different series.
Yeah.
And the Brooks Books set came out in 2014. Okay.
Yeah.
So before we started doing FlossTubes for
Yeah,
sure.
long before I started stitching.
And we came up with kind of a different arrangement for all the characters, because what had also been released at this point, and I don't have a year, you can look it up, was the Satsuma Street design of the Emerald City.
Yeah, Pretty Little
Okay.
Emerald City.
And so what we liked was some combination of all the Wizard of Oz characters and the Emerald City pattern from Satsuma Street. So what I'm going to show you, and you're not going to be able to discern it too well, but it's all I got, people.
Yeah.
Is
we took all the
we
charts.
took the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 characters
from Brooke's books.
From Brooke's books, which are sold as individual charts.
Yes.
Maybe you can get the whole set for some bundle price. I don't remember.
I'm sure, but...
I don't remember. Brooke's books. And she pretty much came up with the order of the characters on the fabric.
I surely did.
With the thinking being that it would be more or less the order in which Dorothy meets all the characters.
Yep, that's
with a little bit of twist maybe in there. And ending with the wizard at the
gates of the
Emerald City. Okay,
yes.
So you're going, just show the picture, Pam.
Yes,
just show the picture.
they are.
So these are all laid out, and a photo was taken of all the charts and the Emerald City laid out on my dining room table.
We used a drone to take the photo.
No.
I know, I'm just kidding. I took the picture.
You or me stood on a chair or something.
We did.
Okay, so this is our dining room table.
Right.
And you can see all of the charts laid out in sort of a tower, if you will. And then at the very top is going to be the Satsuma Street Emerald City.
Yeah, it is.
You got that? So now you see what my table looks like. We haven't seen that table in a while because
quite some time.
It's usually a dump zone.
Yes, it's the catch-all.
Don't even ask. So, what I'm going to show you.
So what we ended up doing was you started from the bottom.
I started from the bottom.
Yeah.
So you saw that arrangement on the table.
Yeah.
So I started at the bottom.
Yes.
And
oh my god, it's so cute.
I'm sure I've shown this,
but not for a while.
Before, but not for a while. Let me take this one other clamp off.
Okay. And she's stitching it on 32 count.
Yep. It's Summer Sky or something like that.
Yeah, it's Summer Sky Jobelin.
Okay. So, started at the bottom, in the arrangement that's on the table.
Yeah.
So, this is the bottom row. Okay.
So this is Glinda.
Yeah.
And that's Dorothy.
Right.
And that is the mayor of Munchkin City.
Right. Mayor Munchkin.
And the mayor of the Munchkin City.
I'm working up. So this little sweetie is Miss
Quadling.
Yes. Now, you have to understand something too, that Brooke came up with these characters not from the Judy Garland movie.
Right.
They came from the book.
Yeah.
From L. Frank Baum. Okay? So you're going, Miss Quadling. I don't remember Miss Quadling in the movie. Okay, so that's why.
And so this is what Miss Quadling looks like.
Right.
Right?
Right. So, this was on my WIPGO board.
Yes.
Okay? And my goal for WIPGO was to do 2 more characters.
Right.
Because this is clearly, as you can see from the picture from the table, this is a long-term project.
It surely is.
Okay? So, Miss Quadling was finished yesterday?
Yesterday?
So there's Miss Quadling.
She's the cutest.
And
her little basket.
Yes.
She's got like scroll rods in there and like a little tomato.
She's got a tomato, like you stick pins and needles in, and a pair of scissors.
It's so cute.
She's a little stitching girl.
I'm obsessed with her.
And when you said that, that made me lose my train of thought.
Well, sorry, Pam.
No, that's okay. But what was I going to say?
Well, I don't know.
That I Googled. You can Google anything, you know.
Yes,
Google Miss Quadling, and you will find that the Quadlings were more or less not ruled by, but overseen by Glinda.
Yeah, because
the good
she's
witch.
Munchkin.
Okay. I'm just saying what I found out.
They live in the Munchkin
And
land.
that they always had red on for some strange reason.
The Quadlings did?
The Quadlings did. So, this was interesting that she has the red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
And next to her is going to be Mr. Billiken. And you're saying, what is... Okay, that's Mr. Billiken.
Yep, that's a
and
rolling
he
pin.
is a baker.
Yeah, he is.
And that's his rolling pin there.
I'm obsessed with
So
Mr. Billiken.
I finished with Miss Quadling, and I'm starting on Mr. Billiken. So he doesn't have a head yet. And
Headless
he
Billiken.
has one leg, and he has a cute little white apron
with a cookie in his pocket.
Cookies on his apron. So,
and
anyway,
a rolling pin.
Super, super fun.
Show them Mr. Billiken.
Okay.
So this is what he'll look like when he's all done.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, showing you that leads me to say that what's really fun about this series, and maybe the other series by Brooke's Books, is that Brooke used all DMC, including
light effects.
DMC for the sparkly. Now, my experience trying to use light effects was disastrous. So whenever there's a sparkly color, which includes Mr. Billiken's hair, for instance.
Yeah, all of his purple hair, and I assume his mustache is...
And all the sparkly in Glinda.
Yeah, for real.
And not so much the Mayor of Munchkinland, but...
No, but that's okay.
Yeah. I am substituting Rainbow Gallery Petite
Silk Lame Braid.
Silk Lame Braid. Am I saying all the words?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you're good.
Rainbow Gallery Silk Lame Braid.
Yeah, Petite Treasure Braid.
Which is my go-to, even to substitute for what's that?
Kreinik.
Yeah, but it's the fluffy stuff.
Oh, Whispers.
Yeah. Okay?
Yes.
So, yeah. So, this is what I'll be working on until I finish Mr. Billiken.
Yeah.
And if I have more time before the end of the month, I might start in on the next little character, and I can't read that from here, but it's,
here, let me see it.
It's a little girl that's got a bumblebee costume on.
Yeah, I don't know what her name is, but Mrs.
So this came out in 2014. I'm sure you can still get them.
Oh yeah, you can.
They're super cute, and they're super fun to do.
Yes.
So,
I'm very excited. So this
will climb up. See all this extra fabric?
Yeah.
This will climb from bottom to top, and then at the very top
will be the Emerald City.
Won't that be cool?
I'm so pumped.
So
after this row is done, then the next row is the Tin Man, the Scarecrow. Well, it's technically Scarecrow, Tin Man, Lion.
Yeah, the main people.
Yeah, these guys down here.
Yeah, it's going to get more exciting.
I can't wait for that lion.
You know, this is the point, if all you know is the movie, of course, is when Dorothy lands in Munchkinland, and Glinda is there with all the little people.
Yes.
So then, of course, she starts on the
Yellow Brick Road,
and she meets
the Scarecrow.
Then
the Tin Man.
The main dudes,
the lion.
Right?
The main dudes, yeah. And then above them is the Wicked Witch and her flying monkey.
Yep.
And then centered above those two is the Wizard of Oz.
The wizard himself.
And then above the wizard is the Emerald City.
Right.
Here.
No, I don't want it on the floor, so I'm going to put it right here.
Okay. Here's all your stuff then, Pam.
Okay. So, did you make a face at the screen that I didn't see?
No.
You'll tell me later, won't you?
Well, you'll see later if I did or not.
So, anyway, it's been fun. I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, it's really fun. Really fun.
And it's just this is what I love about WIPGO, is it sends you off in all your different directions.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I happen to have very, very variable tastes.
Eclectic taste.
Eclectic. I know what I like.
Yeah. And I know what I don't like.
It isn't all this type, and it isn't all that type.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Here.
So, let's see.
Well, I do have a finish, but I'll show you the finish when we talk about Friend Stitch.
Yeah.
Because I did, and I will ring the bell.
That homework.
I finished my homework, but you saw Pam's last week, and so we'll wait till Friend Stitch stuff to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
And that means it's time for...
We've totally even forgot to do the whip sound effect.
We did. Okay. So you're going to have to... What?
Well, now...
What?
We'll acknowledge the fact that we forgot the whip sound effect and move forward.
Okay.
And then, but we're going to do this one again because I said so. Promotions! Okay, now we're back on track.
Okay.
Okay, so.
But first we got to acknowledge now?
No,
we're not going to acknowledge.
We already did. We recorded that acknowledgement, Pam.
Okay.
I think she thought we weren't recording.
It's that time travel thing.
Yeah,
Okay. So, promotions.
Promotions.
We have a very special promotion this week.
We surely do.
That we think you are going to just go crazy over.
Yes.
And we have some samples.
Yes.
For you to
some
see.
display pieces for you to see.
So, many of you, on our recommendation and on the recommendation of some other FlossTube channels, have purchased needle minders and
zipper pulls, and scissor pulls, and tail tuckers.
Tail tuckers.
You
know who we're talking about, and that's Allison Rosen at ItsCharmSchool on Etsy.
Yep.
And she reached out to us a while ago and had a thought about some...
about a Just Keep Stitching line of items.
Of the products that she makes.
Yeah.
And like we said, they're needle minders and tail tuckers and zipper pulls and this kind of thing. And so she said, what kinds of things do you think are typical of
Just Keep Stitching.
Just Keep Stitching, the channel, right? And you know, we have our expressions that we use all the time.
Yeah. These all, like when you see them, and we hope that when you see these items that you're like, oh, that's for Pam and Steph. You know what I mean? So. And,
of course, when we first found Allison, or Allison found us, I don't remember. It's been quite a while.
Yeah.
Her business just blew up.
It did. Absolutely. For
and she is quite talented in terms of making needle minders pretty much from scratch.
Yeah.
I mean, they're made out of resin, and
it's wild.
If you follow her on Instagram, it's Allison Rosen is a crafty girl, and she will sometimes post stories showing her painting these small little details on these.
It's so cool.
On these needle minders. They're
crazy
absolutely
talented.
And a couple of my favorites that she's done have been the recliner needle minder.
Yeah,
and
I remember that one.
There's another one that she did.
She did one for 24 hours.
She did the 24 hours of cross stitch, which showed the clock face.
Yep.
And another one that she did that I liked was the library. It looked a lot like the first public library that I worked in.
And then she did a whole line for Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, yeah. So, it's ItsCharmSchool on Etsy. Allison Rosen is a crafty girl on Instagram. Okay?
Yes.
So
between our ideas and requests and Allison's talent and creativity, these items are now available to you.
Right.
To purchase.
Now, if you remember, we've talked about Allison Rosen and her packaging.
Yes.
And
remember the stickers that you don't lick?
The stickers that you don't lick. Remember that whole
comes in this
goofy
cute
conversation where she will always take great care in her packaging.
Yes.
So she uses these little envelopes.
Yep, so these are all the goodies that you get, and there's stickers and stuff inside, which I love. And then everything, so then she sent us all the things you'll see us show in a second. But then they all come in these cute little envelopes with the paper. Like, it's just so
little
cute.
Velcro dots and
Yep, little Velcro dots.
she puts the little
yes,
the little backing.
and then she puts this stuff in the box.
Yep, is usually a little flower bud.
Yeah, it's so cute.
On the back. I'm going to show you these in a sec.
Yes.
They're very exciting.
So there's 4 different branded items.
Right.
And then, yeah. So, I'm just reading this note, making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then, we got these maybe a few weeks ago. We've just been waiting for the right timing.
Right. So it didn't interfere with other things.
Yes. So,
right.
Now is the time.
Now is the time. Now,
Yeah.
if you go to ItsCharmSchool, all
Yes.
squished together on Etsy,
We'll link it below, of course.
you'll see that there's a selection drop down. And that's because...
Where'd that paper go that you printed off? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's because you can get them as needle minders, which are priced out. Some are also available as zipper pulls, tail tuckers, scissor fobs, or floss rings. Now, not all of them can
be all of those things,
but that's the most options you'll have on any of these 4 things.
Absolutely, yes.
And they're all priced out on our Etsy. We don't need to go into all of them.
No,
But here they are, you guys. So I put them on this old low-ran magnetic board. How many of you still have one of those? So this is the Just Keep Stitchin needle minder. Okay. So you see it says Just up at the top and then Keep Stitchin.
So cute. It's large. Like, I would say that it's on the large side for needle minders, which I love. So, so there's that.
Screw your needle on top of that.
Yep.
And then the next one is the envelope with the heart, and it says mail call on it.
Yep. And that is, we have a needle minder, obviously, on the board.
Yep.
And then
the calculator says cause math.
Yep.
Isn't that sweet?
And then these are little bells, and the little bells say happy finishes, everyone. And so this is the board that we have here, right? So needle minder, needle minder, needle minder. And then these here are what she calls a tail tucker. So if you're wondering, what in the world is a tail tucker? So what the tail tucker is it is an item that helps you tuck your tails into the back of your piece.
Right.
So if you have a super short, if you're playing thread chicken, which is like when you're at the end of the thread and you just want to use it because you have to cross 2 more stitches and you have a piece of thread, a tail this long, right? And you're like, well, I can't turn my needle around and bury it or what have you. Then you use one of these tail tuckers to
direct it underneath.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, so these are great. We are obsessed with them.
Yeah.
We love them so much.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're now available in her Etsy.
Absolutely. And all you need to do if you want, if you want to shop around on her shop, you know, for other things, go for it because she's so talented.
Yes.
But those 4 items, if you go to the search box on her Etsy and just put in the word just. Or just keep stitching.
Yeah.
Those 4 items will display for you.
Yes,
okay?
absolutely. So I'm going to actually show them that.
Okay.
So I'm on Etsy and I just search for ItsCharmSchool.
Right.
And the first thing that pops up is ItsCharmSchool. Okay. So that's what the homepage looks like. Okay. Then if you, where it says search shop, you click there, and if you just type in just the word just and then click search,
right there they all are.
There they all are. Right. So the happy finishes, everyone,
tail tucker,
but it also comes as you can get as a needle minder, a zipper pull, or a counting pin, or whatever. So like how cute would that bell be as like a pin in a pin cushion?
Adorable.
Freaking cute.
Yeah.
Freaking cute.
Yeah.
And then, or if you got the Just Keep Stitchin as a, oh, I don't know, a floss ring. Freaking cute. Okay, so there's a good photo. So you can see all the different items. So the zipper pull, the floss ring, tail tucker.
Yeah.
And so I have a ton of her floss rings because I love floss rings. And then, or you can get them as a scissor fob. So, like, you know, there's options. Okay?
There's options.
So if you're not a needle minder person, you can get them as something else, which is super, super cool. So, so a huge thank you
absolutely,
to Allison for her hard work.
Yep.
And I know how hard she worked on them. And if you all, as far as we know, there's no, like, time frame on them. Like, they're going to be available from now until...
It's not limited.
Until the end of time.
Until Allison says...
We're done.
You know, we're done.
Exactly.
But,
exactly. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I was just seeing what was in here. Some of the little goodies that she
she always includes fun little...
Yeah, I'm going to go through those and pull out my favorites.
Okay. All right.
So, thank you to Allison.
Go visit ItsCharmSchool. Go now, come back, whatever.
Yeah.
Because we really want to support her business.
Absolutely.
She's been wonderful to us.
Yes.
And so, there you go.
For sure.
Okay. Now,
so now...
the next promotion is, of course, our weekly promotion with Twin Peak Primitives.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think 2 weeks ago, we featured the adorable chart of cats and fish.
Not 2 weeks ago. It was this Tuesday when we made our station.
No, Tuesday we announced that it would go for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but it was the first time we ever showed it.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are you sure?
I'm like...
Well, anyway.
99%
all of this is moot.
Right.
Because they have come up with a very, very generous discount of, are you ready, all of their newest releases.
Of which there are 15.
15 designs, people, are going on sale, are on sale now for 20% off until the end of September.
Yep.
September 30th, right?
Yep.
And there are 15 designs.
There are. So okay, so first and foremost, how we should explain how this works.
Right.
So these are, if not all, they're very close to all of their newest releases, like the ones from Needlework Expo that just happened, right?
Right.
Okay, so there's a list of 15 titles that we will read off, and then we'll do a little slideshow so you see them all. Okay.
Right.
But how the pattern of the, I guess, week, month, technically month now, how these work, how to get them at the discounted rate. So if you would like PDF downloads of any of these charts, you can get that at a discounted price, 20% off, from either the Twin Peak Primitives website or Etsy shop, both of which are linked below. If you would like a discounted copy of any of these listed charts in hard copy form, the only place that you can get it with the discount is at the Daily Stitcher, which is an online needlework shop in Maine, and is also linked below. You do not need
any kind of code,
discount code, a coupon code, a secret password. You don't need any of that. It's already discounted for you, so you're good to go there. All you have to do is go to their shop, whichever one you want, add to cart, check out.
Yep.
So the 15 titles, and so I'm going to read you the list of titles, and then there will be a slideshow that will follow, of course, and the pictures will be shown in the order that I'm saying, but there'll be captions too, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, the 15 titles that will be available for at the discounted promotional price
till the end of the month.
Yes, are sorry, I had an idea. And we defunct it. Okay, so the list of the charts that will be on sale are Cats and Fish Co., which is the one that we talked about last Tuesday. $18.99 Christmas. Happily Ever After. Number 4, A Country Welcome. Number 5, Holy Night at Huxby Abbey. Number 6, Honest Abe. Number 7, Seasons of Safety Pin. Number 8, Secret Garden. Number 9, Stitching Generations Together. Number 10, The Richest Season of the Soul. Number 11, Twin Peaks Santa 2021. 12, TPP Circus. Number 13, Twin Peaks Snowman. Number 14, Winter Birds. And number 15, Witch's Craft Room.
Right.
So, we will now insert a slideshow of all of those 15 titles so you can see it. Well, music would be a great, lovely time. And so you can see all of the amazing charts that
and you can go ahead and pause the slideshow to get a better look.
Yeah.
And then you can go to their Etsy or their website and get an even better look.
Exactly.
But all of these are marked down now till the end of September.
End of September, yes,
so
ma'am.
Here's a very nice slideshow of everything we're featuring in September.
From Twin Peak Primitives.
From Twin Peak Primitives.
Yes. Here.
We hope you've got your shopping list ready
Yes.
for adding to cart for both Allison and the twins.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So, now we want to talk about yesterday.
Yes, we do.
Which was Friend Stitch, an online retreat. And why don't you start off, because...
So, Pam and I both participated. And so, it's kind of like when we talked about the Missouri retreat. Everything that she got, I got.
Yeah.
So, there's no point in us going through the same box twice.
No.
So, So, Friend Stitch, like Pam said, is put on by Bent Creek and Heart and Hand. To answer the question as to how do I find out about Friend Stitch and how do I know when it's going to happen again and all of that, my best advice is to follow Heart and Hand and Bent Creek on Instagram.
Also, Heart and Hand has a newsletter you can subscribe to.
She does.
Yeah.
So that's the best way to stay in the loop.
That's
okay.
it.
So, and like Pam said too, I participated in the one last year that was Christmas themed. Had a wonderful time, of course, and knew I wanted to do it again. And so we signed up to do it together this time around. And so it is a virtual retreat. We didn't have to leave our house.
Actually, we sat right here.
Yeah, we did. I didn't even put shoes on.
Right.
I had slippers on the whole time. It was great.
You only had to be presentable from about here up.
Right, correct. Yes. So your camera can be either on or off, but you are muted the entire time because that would be chaotic if all of us were talking at all.
Right.
Anyway, so then for the 4 hours, what we did in the 4 hours was a combination of things. So one was where they explained like how Friend Stitch came to be. They talked about how their companies came to be. They talked about how they all started stitching. It was really great, really great. And then, but before the event before the event happened, we were able to order swag if we wanted to. And then the boxes started arriving.
Right.
So this year's was autumnal themed. So the box came, happy autumn, love that. And then it says, no peeking.
Right.
And we were very well behaved and we did not peek.
Right.
So, then, you know, they really took a lot of the feedback and insight from last year's event. And one of the pieces of feedback last year was in regards to fabric being included in the boxes that we receive. And so many of us stitch on so many different counts of fabric based on what we're comfortable with, what we enjoy. So even between Pam and I, Pam likes to stitch on 32 count and I like to stitch on 40 count. And that just is what it is, right? So, so before the event started, we received our swag. And then we, in the same package, received fabric if we wanted to order that ahead, which we did. And then, but it only was available in 32 count. So we got it with just the 32 count.
Yeah.
And then she also had emailed, they also had emailed the homework ahead too. And that was for the finishing class that we took. So,
right.
Then we all waited and opened our boxes together, which was just wonderful.
Do you need anything out of my box at all, do you think?
What I do need, no.
Okay. Okay.
Nope. So, I do need the bell, though.
Yes. This is where we do the bell.
This is where we do the bell. So, the homework was the Friend Stitch Autumn Sampler. And mine was like literally 10 minutes of stitching away from being done last week or on Tuesday, but now it is done.
Yes.
So instead of stitching mine on the called for 32 count vintage country mocha, I did mine on 40 count vintage country mocha.
Right.
And I don't know if I will have it FFO'd the same way that we did in the class, because we're going to do that with Pam's. So
we'll see.
We'll see. But happy finishes, everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So now that that's out of the way. So they talked about, you know, the history of their companies and all of that and all of that. And then we got to open the boxes together. So there's a lot of really amazing stuff inside. And so one of the first items we got was this little guy, which is the Friend Stitch Owl. And so it is stitched on 18 count linen using number 5 pearl cotton from DMC. And then we also got the button accessory because there's like a little acorn button on top of his head. So cute. And then so that we got this full kit. So this all came together.
Right.
Then we got this super cute little project bag. There was also a demonstration about specialty stitches, how to do both the Smyrna cross and the Rhodes stitch. So those were explained. That was really interesting and really super
They
well
inserted
done.
a video.
Yeah.
Marcia did a little video from above showing how to do those stitches.
Yes, exactly.
And she was remote. She was in a different location
She was in
from
Tulsa.
Cecilia and Elizabeth.
Yes, exactly. And then, okay.
But it all flowed very smoothly.
Oh, yeah. And then we also got this adorable little Friend Stitch notebook.
Right.
Freaking cute.
Perfect. I'm all about that.
Yeah, love a notebook. And so then this is like the little Notion pouch. And then we all got a needle threader, which is V-handy.
My favorite.
Especially with that pearl cotton for sure.
Right.
Pam's going to stitch him on the call for 18 count, and I'm going to stitch it on 36 count. So it'll literally be like a mama and a baby. It's going to be the cutest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Okay, and then also, you know, there was a wide range of stitching ability present.
And taste.
Correct, and taste. So I think at the highest, I saw the total number of attendees on our session was like just shy of 200. And so I assume the same was for the morning. So that's what, 400, 500 people.
Yeah.
And so you can imagine the varying things. So this was something they did last year too, and I'm really glad they continued to do it this year. Is that they provided this little square, and it is a square of 32 count linen along with a needle, and it basically is like, here, try linen if you've never tried linen. It's not intimidating. It's not like this big project you have to do. Just play around. And so I think
the privacy of your home.
Exactly. Not in front of anybody that you might be scared of or something. I don't know. You shouldn't be
intimidated by.
Don't be scared of anyone you're stitching around.
Right.
If you are, blink twice. But yeah, it's just a really great idea, and I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So so then we had the finishing class, which was taught by Mona
Boast.
Nope, it's Boust.
It is?
Yep. They talked about that at the beginning of the episode. At the beginning.
Well,
of
anyway,
the
she's the finisher out at Silver Needle. She's worked there for years and years and years, and she is a very calming demonstrator.
Absolutely.
And so
Absolutely.
the 3 designers contacted her and said, would you...
and Cecilia has Mona do a lot of the finishing for her stuff anyhow.
Would you help us do a little mini finishing of the homework piece?
Yeah.
And they gave you all the parts, and Mona demonstrated and recommended materials to...
It was awesome.
To finish this off, which was fantastic.
So it was a hard finishing type deal. So we got the this board that was made just exclusively for Friend Stitch, and then we got the this is comic board, and then the batting, and then we also got the mini pom pom trim from Lady Dot Creates to basically mount this onto the board. And then put the trim around it. And if you know us and have watched us for any amount of time, you know good and well that we are not finishers.
Right.
Nor do we really have any desire to become finishers.
Right.
But let me tell you.
We both sat and watched Mona and said, we think we can do that.
We could do that.
And that was the intention.
Yes.
Was to give encouragement, make it simple, show people who are not likely to finish that
they can do it too.
That they can do it.
Yep,
and
absolutely.
she had lots of great recommendations.
Yes.
And it was very, very well
top
done.
notch.
Yeah.
Top notch.
Right.
And so the little spool of thread that was included is just in case you wanted to lace your piece.
Right.
Based on what you want to do. But and a lot of great tips and a lot of great it was really, really great. So for people who don't finish,
you can try it.
Yeah, you can try.
You can try it. Play around.
Exactly.
Right.
So then the big ta-da of the entire event was the large piece that we received. So this is a compilation, a collaboration project between obviously Bent Creek and Heart and Hand. And so this is called An Autumn Gathering, Let Joy In.
Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous.
So the 32 count fabric vintage country mocha that we'd purchased, that we got ahead, is enough fabric to obviously do this on as well. And one thing that they explained was they talked about their creative process behind this.
Super fascinating.
And it was just really cool to see, like, from sketch to
literally
detailed sketch.
And how they collaborated back and forth, emailed ideas, decided to add, subtract out of the design.
I think that stuff's really interesting.
It was really, really fun to listen to how they described how they got from
A to Z.
The initial conception to the final product.
Absolutely.
It was very, very fun.
Yes. And then something that's super cool about this is that you could take elements of this and make them into ornaments. Like you could do like this little crow by itself. You could one thing that I thought was really cool that I might do is if you take this street,
yes,
and then take this section, add it on here,
and
make like a long situation.
Street.
I'm kind of here for that.
Yeah.
So I think, and then add, put the bird at the front of one end and the heart at the other end.
Yeah, and just make a one long.
Wouldn't that be cool?
It would be very cool.
I think
it would
really
look
cool.
like an autumn street.
Yeah, yeah. So
super cool.
I think that that's what I'm going to do.
Right.
Pam will probably stitch it as called for.
Probably. But I don't know.
But when I stitch it, it will be on 40 count. So,
yeah.
So super, super cool. And then, all of the embellishments, whether it was for the owl or the embellishments for this, were made by the Bee Company, which is over in Europe. And then, also made by the Bee Company is this adorable thread ring.
Right.
Or thread fob, I should say. And then in our kit, we got all of the called for threads as well.
So you can see the colors are just fabulous.
So
fabulous,
good.
Fabulous.
So good. So good.
Yep.
So good.
Yep.
So, I might, if I have time between now and October, to do a layout situation and play around with a layout for it. I might have this as one of my October starts, but I also have not started the one from last year, so maybe I should do that first. But I'm very, very much attracted to the colors.
It just got your enthusiasm up for
for sure,
for the change of seasons.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just had such a wonderful, warm feeling about it.
It sure did. Yeah.
We just enjoyed every second of it. And we know that everybody who participated did as well.
Yeah.
They're putting up a temporary Facebook page.
But that's for people who went.
For people who went,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so some people have just, zoomed right ahead. And they also Marcia did a Gizmos and Gadgets segment.
Well, they all did. They all contributed.
That's true, but it seemed like Marcia kind of took the lead on it, which was super fun. And they also...
So then, Elizabeth did a vignette segment towards the end. Yeah.
Next, right.
And where she basically went to 3 different places and picked out fall decor,
right,
and put little vignette displays together.
Super fun.
So you can see different ways to display your pieces from Friend Stitch in your autumnal displays, which is really, really cool.
Right.
And last year they talked about like a framing situation.
So framing on the wall.
Yeah, so that was really cool. So some of the elements that clearly people enjoyed, they brought back. They added things like the homework, and they took away things that maybe people didn't necessarily rave about. Whatever,
right?
Whatever they added and subtracted worked out perfect in our opinion. So, it was a really lovely time.
Super fun.
And then they did a Q&A at the end, and it was great. I mean, the Zoom was seamless. So it was wonderful. So a huge public thank you to Cecilia and Elizabeth and Marcia for all of your hard work, and just a lot of the behind the scenes work and creativity and passion that you put into it is seriously amazing. So thank you all so much for your work.
Absolutely. Okay, we actually have no mail call this week.
None.
So,
but our week was shortened.
Yes.
So, and we showed you a ton of mail call last week.
Yes.
On Tuesday's video. So, with that said,
by request and as a repeat,
let's do non-Expo haul first.
We're going to talk about our Expo haul.
Yes.
But first, we're going to show non-Expo haul.
Yes.
Do you have some non-Expo haul?
Yes, I do. A whole pile right here.
So, this is some charts that I've picked up. And these are just not necessarily from Expo, but just things that I saw.
Yeah, this is non-Expo stuff.
Right.
That's
so this is from the sampler company. This is from the sampler company over in the UK, Brenda Keys.
This is her website, right? Not her Etsy.
Right. Right.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I have probably 2 or 3 different sampler company charts.
Yeah.
And this one is called the Tall Ships Sampler. So, you know, ding, ding, ding. You know.
Call me.
Call me. So this is what that looks like. Sorry for the glare. But it's right up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the pictures on the front of her designs, even though they're actual photos, I still don't think they
No justice done.
So that's the Tall Ship Sampler from Brenda Keys.
Yeah. And then that.
I also picked up a Madame Chantilly that I have wanted to obtain for a while. Just, you know, pulled the lever. It's called Halloween Town from Madame Chantilly.
Yes.
Just love that.
Love it.
Love, love, love. Has such a Halloween feel to it.
It surely does.
And then this
That's all Expo that's left.
This is Expo.
Correct.
So I'm going to hang on to it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So now we'll talk about my non-Expo.
Oh,
okay.
Wow. Okay.
So this is from Bent Creek, and we ordered this with Expo stuff, but this is not an Expo release.
Right.
And this is one of their 18 count linen kits, and it is called the A-Frame Lodge Snow Globe.
You know what it makes me think of?
Stitch Away.
It makes us think of Stitch Away because that is the A-Frame
lodge looks like.
Lodge at Houston Woods where we have our January retreat.
Yep, and that is why I got it.
Lovely.
Super, super cute.
Yep.
And then some new releases from Plum Street Samplers. She did not participate in the Needlework Expo, but she got released these, and they're freaking cute. So the first one is called Goodness and Thanks and Bitter Crow's Cushion. I really love those little pilgrim people and the penny rugs around the edge.
Yes,
it's cute.
I love that.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then this is Betsy's Autumn Bird and Acorn. And if you look, the acorn is that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's stitched. I don't. I
need
haven't.
to get special hardware for that?
I mean, I'm sure that there's information.
For the collar?
Yeah, it says the model was originally stitched in 2017. Because I was like, why does that say 2017 on it? But she said the model was originally stitched in 2017, but the charted year has been updated.
Oh, okay.
So that's good.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Betsy's Autumn Bird.
Okay.
And then if you are in either of the Color and Cotton clubs, Color and Cotton fabric clubs, I should say, both direct from her and also from Crazy Annie Stitchin,
you might want
to fast forward if you don't want to be spoiled. So we'll show you what we got first, which was oh wait, that's a lie. That's a total lie. The only club one that we had is direct from Color and Cotton.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The other was a purchase I made. Okay. So this is the September 2021 fabric of the month from Angela direct at Color and Cotton.
It is so delicious.
It's amazing.
And I have to be careful because this is a neutral and I have lipstick on and I have to hold it away. Although I would love to kiss it.
Don't do that, Pam.
I'm not going
to. That feels inappropriate. This is a family channel. The color for September is, Pam, get it away from your face. This is why I don't wear makeup. It is called Balmoral, as in the castle.
Yeah. This is so yummy.
It's
this
so
is
good. It's so good.
So good.
I'm going to struggle with this because I'm going to want to use this for everything.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Oh.
You're doing charts, I got fabric.
Okay.
Okay. And then my tip for color and cotton fabric. If you are not in her club, or a club, to get her fabric, is to follow her on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
And then, when she has stuff that's ready to ship, she will more than likely post about it so you can see it.
Yeah.
So, I jumped on some items she had listed. Both of these are fabrics that are in her regular line.
Oh, okay.
And they're both 40 count and they're both quarter yards. So the first one is aged paper. And the second one, which I've had this before, I love aged paper. Then the second one, which I love, is called Old West, which has a more gold vibe.
Definitely.
But they're both beautiful neutrals.
Absolutely.
Beautiful neutrals. So that's, when you go to her website, there is like a ready to ship section, and that's where you can purchase any fabric she has ready to ship. Okay, and then we, subscribe to Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, and so we got our fall autumn version issue. And I know that there are people out here in the world that are doing flip-throughs and such. But I'm going to have to stitch that squirrel.
Yeah.
Freaking obsessed with that. And then this was one that Pam really loves.
Yeah. Love it.
And that is Home Seasonal Series Fall from Rovaris.
Yep.
And then the other one... I love the smell of a new magazine. Oh, yeah. Then this one is from Sub Rosa. And I need to stitch this like now. It's so cute. I love Sub Rosa. That's called Harvest Time. And if anybody knows, okay, I know I open a can of worms, but if anyone knows where I can get hard copies of Sub Rosa designs, I know that her Etsy shop is all PDFs. But
has anyone gotten hard copies of Sub Rosa? And if so, how?
How? I mean, I guess I could send her an Etsy message, but I don't know.
Okay. Well,
so if anyone has any insight, that'd be great.
Something to find out.
Yeah. Okay, so
okay, so that was our non-Expo haul.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, before you show what we got from Expo, did you want to talk about
the top 10?
Yeah.
Well, so sure. Okay, so something that we did last year that people really seem to enjoy, and when I say last year, I mean last spring.
Expo.
Yeah. Is the top 10 designs from Expo that sold at Keepsakes.
Right.
So disclaimer, Keepsakes is the local needlework shop that is here in Cincinnati, Ohio, where we live. I happen to be an employee there. We do not own the shop. Pam doesn't work there. It's just me. One of my responsibilities, if not my main responsibility, is doing all of the ordering for the shop. So that includes special orders that customers place along with new releases and such. So I have, if you know me, you know I have an Excel spreadsheet for things like this. So I have a list, but it is far more than 10 things.
Yeah.
And that's because, like, the second place, there were 3 things that all had the same number of pre-orders.
Right.
So
we'll just mention the top one, right? And the second place one, right? Or are you going to go down through the whole list?
I was going to do the top 5.
Okay.
So
that's good.
So these are the top 5, because otherwise we'll be here forever.
Right.
So the number 1 most popular chart
pre-ordered through Keepsakes
was Let's Talk Stitching by Hands on Design.
Yep.
By far.
Yep.
And then we also plan on making a shop model of the project bag version of that. So I'll show you the chart. I, of course, was one of the pre-orders. So, and then tied for second place was Doodles Autumn by Heart and Hand, Token of Fall by Hello from Liz Matthews, and Autumn Pin Drum by Kathy Barrick.
There you go.
And then tied for third place were two charts, Fifth Day of Christmas, Sampler and Tree by Hello from Liz Matthews, and Chubby Bird by Erica Michaels. So, it's just so much fun, and it's so interesting to see what, like, I can tell you that the majority of our customers, when they place pre-orders, will pre-order hands-on design, Heart and Hand, Hello from Liz Matthews. Like,
absolutely.
No question. I don't have to ask. It's
and that's their customer base.
Right.
And every shop is different.
Yes.
Craft Gallery might have a totally different list.
Totally different.
Of preferred pre-orders.
And Linda,
down at Brick City.
Yep. Totally different list.
Yeah.
Totally different list.
It just is
so
a very
interesting
phenomenon that customer bases do vary.
So much.
For whatever reason.
Right.
For whatever reason.
It's just interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to show you what we got from
the August
Expo.
Needlework Expo.
And
this is not everything. There are still orders that we're waiting to come in.
Right. But this is what we've picked up so far.
Yes.
Okay. So
Pam's small little pile.
Speaking of those top designers that we love, of course, Kathy Haberman's hands-on design series, The Kitchen Counter, had to get the Don't Be Afraid to Take Whisks. I just think this is just clever as heck.
It is very
And we actually saw, where did we see a model where someone had gone out and purchased this turquoise spatula and mounted it on the frame. Somewhere I saw that. I don't know where. I
know, I saw it too.
I can't remember where I saw it. So anyway, that's one. Also, you know, Cecilia at Heart and
Craft
Hand.
Gallery.
Was it at Craft Gallery?
Yeah, but
yes,
it wasn't that one, but it was one in the series.
In that series. Okay.
Yes.
And Cecilia's been doing Wee Santas, I think from
1994.
Oh, yeah. 1994 is when she started.
1991, maybe, actually.
No, I think it's 4. Anyway.
Whatever. She's been doing them for a while.
They keep getting better and better.
Yeah.
And this is the 2021 one, and I just absolutely adore it. I love this finish, too. This off-centered finish.
Same.
I love it. So this is Heart and Hand Wee Santa for 2021. Whoops. Why isn't it focusing?
No, it is.
Is it?
Yep.
Isn't he beautiful? Oh, my goodness. Just beautiful. Okay, so I had to get that one. And this is from...
a new designer this year.
A new designer, Little Robin Designs. And this says... This is
popular, too.
Life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. I love that sentiment. Autumnal sampler. Look at that. Look at that.
I love the kitty cat.
I just adore the tree. I love everything about this.
It's great.
So, those were my Expo purchases. And in the green gingham bag are Stephanie's.
Yes. So,
if you want to pause and take a break now, it would be a good time.
Okay, I'm going to be really, really good, though, and I'm not going to show you everything in this palette. Yes, I am. I mean, why not? So, I'm going to give you that. If you'll... Don't sound so excited.
No, I said yeah.
If you will be so kind as to put them back in that bag.
No, I'm not going to rustle through the whole thing. I'm just going to lay them on top.
Okay, that sounds great. Okay, great. So this is Let's Talk Stitching.
Yep.
Hands-on design. I am going to go kind of quickly through this because I don't want you to be here for a day and a half.
Right.
And so if there's something that you like, pause it, rewind it, rewatch it.
Yeah.
And because I will say who the chart name is and who the designer is. So these are all hands-on design. This is Let's Talk Stitching. And then in her Fright This Way sign series, I got the Witch's Pantry, and Rhyme Time. Look at those gray cats. So cute. Okay, then from RATM, this is a Gobble Couple. We have some of these, not a ton, but I love this one. This is Sabrina and Harry Gobble Spell. Love it. Love it. Dead. Okay, from Teresa Cogetts, this is Cotswold Fields. Look at all the foxes.
Got to have that.
So pretty. And then for Halloween, this is Hazel's Halloween Friends. Look at her caboose, though. Mm-hmm. And the little penny rugs again. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not like, love a penny rug, but Pam likes them, and so then they make me feel like Pam. They reminded me of Pam. Okay. This one is Soul Sisters. This will be an installment in the BFF Sal with my best friend Q. Okay, then from Kathy Barrick. I got 2 packages. We got 2 packages of her Halloween labels. We like to stitch Halloween, so we got plenty of labels. Then this is Bobby. You know I love her birds, so yeah. Get our stitch that. And then Autumn Pin Drum. This is beautiful. However, I'm telling you right now, I will not put it in a drum.
Okay.
So, then this is Where My Pets Are. I love the bird border.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's really cute. Then this is Nottingham. Look at that. It's just crazy, and I'm obsessed with it. I love the blue birds. And I think I'm going to make it 2 girls. One for Pam and one for me. Welcome home. And then from Liz, I got her After the Rain. I love that. It's so, so pretty. I don't know who in the world's color conversion I'm going to use, so we'll see about that. But I love it nonetheless. I also love the original. So, and then, of course, the 5th Day of Christmas sampler and tree. I've seen this in person. It's beautiful. I'm doing all the samplers. So, and then from the Blue Flower, this is Moonlight Sampler. Look at that fox. It's very, very cute. I love that. This is from Praiseworthy Stitches. This is Ghouls Crossing. It's so much stitching, but I just had to get it. It's so cute, though. This one I did not originally plan on purchasing, but I saw it and I was like, I must get that. And then we also got it for Lenny, my coworker, as our gift. We always get the other girls' gifts while we are at market or expo or whatever. And so this is called Where's the Party?
I love it.
Where's the party? I'm here for the party. Ready to party. It's so cute. Okay.
Oh, this is from Michelle Inc.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The designer is Michelle Inc., which is available from Stitching Pretty Presents.
Right.
So, okay. Okay. Then from... Where is my other one from her? Okay. Then from Heartstring Samplery. Hoop, there it is. And what's super funny is that Pam did not get this reference. And I was like, Jock Jams. Does that mean anything to you? She was like, no. And I was like, whoop, there it is. And she was like, no. I'm like, fine, whatever. That's all I can do for you, Pam. I don't know what else to tell you.
Right.
Okay. This is from Ink Circles. This is just different, and I'm obsessed with it. And this is called Cocoa Time.
Cute, though.
Like,
super cute.
Love the fabric, love the colors, here for it.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Super cute.
And then from Lindy Stitches, I don't know why I love this, but it's just so freaking good. This is Halloween Tales, and this, I need to stitch that. It's so cute. Look how big he is. It's great.
What's the top one? You didn't show the
Oh,
top.
sorry.
With the purple horse.
The purple horse.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stitch a purple horse. I'm going to stitch that one. Okay, then from... There he is. Okay. Then from... I tried to put all the designers, same designer together. So from Jeanette Douglas, this is Joy Be Thine.
Look at that beauty.
I love this color combination. It's just great. And I'm also going to get the embellishment pack as well, because that's just everything, so you might as well get it, you know. And then in her Home Together series, I don't have all of them, but I have the ones that I really like, and this is one of them. This is East or West, Home is Best.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, super pretty. And she uses cotton. And then Chubby Bird.
Yep.
Also from Jeanette Douglas. Mm-hmm. It's just very sweet, very autumnal and cute, and you know, a quick stitch, as they say. Mm-hmm. Then from Silver Creek Samplers, this is Follow Your Heart, but take your stitching with you.
Love it.
Yeah, very cute. Has the same arrows as East or West. Mm-hmm. And then also, this is called Hissed Off. And I have a gray cat, and I really love 4-letter words. So, and then I have been collecting the When I Think Of monthly series from Puntini, and the last 3 months have come out. So I got the pin sets for the last 6 months, and then this is When I Think of October.
Cute.
When I think of November, I love the owl in the tree and the turkey. Mm-hmm. And then when I think of December. Mm-hmm. Super cute. Super cute. Okay. Then this is from Sweet Wing Studio. This is Meow.
Oh, is that a new designer?
Well, she was at Spring Expo.
Oh, okay.
But she was Rabbit Valley Studio then.
Oh, so she
changed her name.
Okay.
So it's now Sweet Wing Studio. And I just think it's so cute. Mm-hmm. Just a little cat in a window, you know. And then from Bent Creek, this is Look for the Beauty.
Oh, I love that. Love it.
So, here's my tip for you all. Retreat exclusives eventually will come out.
Yeah. Was that a retreat exclusive?
This was a Silver Needle Retreat exclusive.
There you go. Yeah.
And now it's in my hot little hands.
Yeah.
So, just be patient, stitch other things. It'll happen. Mm-hmm. And then they are coming out with a new Snapper series. It's called Snapper Best Day. So, then I think 3 parts were released at Expo. So the first 3, parts, the first one is in the middle, and it says, write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year.
Love it.
So that goes in the center. And then this is Best Day Summer and Best Day Autumn.
Okay.
And then that's what it'll look like all together.
Okay.
So we have this half. Mm-hmm. And then we'll get this half later.
Got it.
Got it?
Yep.
Cool. Then this is from Stacy Nash. This is Jack-O-Lantern Sewing Pocket and Chatelaine. I probably will just stitch it as is and frame it, as not make it a sewing pocket. I don't need a sewing pocket. Just in case anyone was wondering. This is from Romy's Creations.
Yeah, Romy.
And this is called Samplers Are My Happy Place.
Isn't that cute? That's sweet.
Yes, it's very sweet. Mm-hmm. I like her.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if you're new here, I'm a huge Erica Michaels fan. I probably have every chart she's ever done.
Well, she
ever.
does, and I bought years ago.
I'm obsessed with her stuff. Mm-hmm. So I got one of all of her new releases. So the first one is Holly Jolly Christmas. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to do that or the berries. I don't know.
You'll have to know now.
But I also got the buttons as well. Mm-hmm. And then this is The Moon is Full, and it says, beware, Halloween is in the air. The moon is full, beware. Love it. Mm-hmm. Then this one is called Leafy Sidewalks, and it says, pine cones, leafy sidewalks, crisp morning air.
cute.
I just love how she gives you options, you know? And I love the pine cones. Okay, then this one is Life is Better Meow. I'll probably do this one. And then I got the pin set from Puntini Puntini. And then the Autumn Berries from Erica Michaels as well, along with the Just Another Button Company pin set. So
how come some pin sets are from Jabco and some are from Puntini Puntini?
just cause.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that, unfortunately.
Okay.
And then from Heart and Hand, this is Halloween Square Dance number 3.
Yep.
And
it's funny because she wasn't drawn to this. This is my favorite. All the kids in costume. She liked the pumpkins better.
I like this guy with his teeth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at his teeth. They're so cute. And I also like the haunted houses too.
And I like the trick-or-treaters.
And Pam likes trick-or-treaters. Yeah, they're cute. They're all cute. And then last, but certainly not least, we have the Tiny Modernist Mouse's Schoolhouse. And as you can see, we're short on stuff for September.
Yeah.
So I should probably get this stitched. Okay, that's everything.
That's everything.
That's all the haul.
That's all the haul. Wow. Did you keep a list?
If not, go back and rewatch.
All right.
I'm sorry that I went through really quickly. If you have any questions, just leave them below,
Absolutely.
and I'm happy to answer them.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Okay.
In the meantime,
Add to cart.
Okay.
And one last thing about that.
Yeah.
All of those things that I just showed you are readily available.
Yeah.
So none of that stuff is exclusive. It all is out in the world. If you want it, Keepsakes either has it or can order it for you. If you would like to order through us, we'd be honored. But none of that is exclusive. So just know that. Okay?
Okay. And like we said, you can see we changed out our wall.
We did.
When we change out our wall at this time of the year, we don't immediately jump to Halloween.
No. Because justice for September.
Justice for September.
Yes.
Hashtag.
Yes.
Okay. So we have a few new pieces, and we wanted to make sure that you got to see up close what we took down from the summer wall. And so we're going to insert our traditional change of season toward a wall.
Yes. Here.
You enjoyed seeing those a little bit closer.
So that was all of the end of summer stuff that was up on the wall before we changed over.
Right.
And so then when we change this over to Halloween, we'll do the same thing.
Right.
So, okay.
Okay. We also want to let you know that we're pulling the rug out from under you again.
Hold on tight, people. Put your...
We are leaving Wednesday for Needlework Galleria in St. Charles, Missouri. It'll be Steph and myself and our friend Lisa from the Crockpot crew. We're very excited.
Yes, this will be Lisa's first time.
Yep. And so that means that our travel day back home, again, will be on Sunday.
Which means we will not be recording a video on Sunday.
So there will not be a video on Sunday night next week.
Correct.
It will probably be like we did before. It will probably be Tuesday night following after Steph gets home from work.
Yes.
So just remember that.
Fair warning.
We did tell you. Fair warning.
Yes.
Okay. Steph has lots of stickers to show this time.
I do.
She told you that she would last week. So if you are not interested in stickers,
that's okay.
That is perfectly fine.
Yes.
And we'll say...
No harm, no foul.
Yeah. We'll see you next week to you.
And if you are someone who is also going to be at St. Charles, at Galleria, please come say hi.
Right.
Please speak to us. We would love to meet you.
Absolutely.
So we usually have a table set up in the stitching room, one of the stitching rooms. We are assuming that everything is going to be very similar to how it's been in years past.
We don't know in these COVID times what things may be different.
Right.
But we hope they're not too different because we always have a great time at Galleria.
We do.
And this being Lisa's first time going,
we want it to be the same.
We want it to be the same.
Yes.
So, like I said, if you are planning to, if you're local to the St. Louis area and are coming over for a bit, or if you're going to be there all weekend, please come say hi. We'd love to meet you.
Yes.
So, that being said, see you next week for those folks not interested in stickers. And Stephanie, take it away.
Okay, great. Okay, so I have been purchasing stickers both for my Book of Days and also for my Erin Condren planner. So I didn't want to add to last week's video length, so here we go this week. So, these stickers took forever to get here. I actually ordered them before I ordered my Erin Condren planner. So, but they also came from Australia, so I think that has something to do with it. So, no shade on them at all. It's just, they took a while to get here and know that going in. And this is from Vintage Planner Studio on Etsy. Okay? Okay. So, Vintage Planner Studio on Etsy. And you got a free little bonus chart. There's proof I ordered it in January, or July, I should say. And then, so I had ordered, these are just 2 sheets of deco stickers, so they're not kits or anything. So I had ordered these they're like vintage beach stickers for July, but July is past. So I'll use them next year. It's fine. And then this, which is perfect timing because my spread in my Book of Days for September is sunflowers. And so I got this sunflower sheet.
Now we know that the Book of Days for 22 is coming out, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So Keepsakes has placed a pre-order. I know that much. So just a matter of time until it comes.
Okay, good.
Okay. Then the next, then the rest is all mostly sticker kits. And so this is, if you have never watched a sticker segment here, then I am, the kits that I purchased are for my Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner for 2022. It'll be my first year doing this, and I'm so excited. Okay, and this shop is Reedy Creek Plans. So, I'm just going to show you the cover page of the kits. I'm not going to go through every page of the kit. We'll be here for an hour and a half. And this is a cross-stitch channel, not a sticker channel. So, this is going to be my very first kit I'm ever going to use for the first week of January, because it's like half of December and January. And so, look at that, how pretty that is. So in here you get probably 6 or 8 sheets of different various stickers, icons, boxes, all the things. And what I really love about Reedy Creek Plans is that all of their kits come individually wrapped in cellophane. So I don't have to keep this separate, like it's already together. So that's
cool.
Great, and I love that. Yeah. And then, so that one's obviously for January, and then I've been on the hunt for March kits that don't include alcohol, because I do not drink, and I love this. I love that little bunny and the horseshoe.
I love the rain boots, I think.
Yeah, yes. Super cute.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Yeah.
And then this is going to be for June.
Love it.
Super high quality. It's on premium matte vinyl, which is really lovely. And I love the Converse and the carousel. So cute. So those are from Reedy Creek Plans. Okay. I did so good keeping them all together so I wouldn't be confused. Okay, so this is from a shop called Planning Inspired. And they send out like a little bonus sampler sheet with every order. And then, so this is the August freebie. So like a lot of these came while we were gone. And then we got them when they came back. And another thing that I'm also purchasing when I purchase my kits are these things that are called icon stickers. And so what you use icon stickers for is things that you do repeatedly, like take the trash out, or
Change the litter box.
or film a video.
Yeah.
So I got them in these say film video, and then they're in like rainbow colors, so they will match a variety of kits.
That's so cool.
So cool. Love that. Okay. And then, see, this is what I mean. So, like, these kits I got from them, they're just all loose paper. So, I have to keep them together. And so, I like how the other ones came in there. So, this one is also for January. Look at that chubby cardinal. Mm-hmm. So, these are the full boxes. And then, this is what I mean by the various sheets that come with. Mm-hmm. So you get all of that same stuff in each of these kits. So that one's for January. Then this one is again, so I decided this one's going to be for my transition week from February to March, because it's got the pink and the green. And these are all the same full kits, so I got the same papers in them as well as the other ones. Then this one is for September next year. Look at the apples. And the plaids and the pine cones.
Love it.
So cute. But this one's got 7 boxes, so I have to like all the, I mean, I don't have to like all the boxes, but. And then this freaking cute one is for Halloween. Mm-hmm. Look at him. Look at that little bat. If that's not the cutest bat you've ever seen, I don't know what's wrong with you. Or what you're doing with your life. And then, okay, then the last one that I got from Planning Inspired is this one for the fall. Look at the foxes. So cute. So cute. So those were all from Planning Inspired. Okay. Then the next one is from a shop called Fern Creek Stickers. Fern Creek Stickers. My disclaimer for Fern Creek Stickers. Great product, high quality, all of that. However, you buy their kits kind of a la carte style based on what you want and need. And for someone who doesn't necessarily know what she wants or needs, it's hard to do that. Because it felt like I mean, you could get like the full kit, but it just felt like too much. And like, I don't know. So I did the a la carte version and it was fine, but I don't know if this is everything I'm going to need. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I like it when it all comes together. But I know people who plan that like them to be a la carte. So it is what it is. And then these are the little freebies that you get from Fern Creek Stickers. Look at those cute little knife and fork icons. Frickin' cute. Love that. And then these are icon stickers because I will be doing this repeatedly. Sleep in. And they have an option where you can get them either rainbow or you can get them in neutrals. So I got this in the neutrals, which I think is cool. And then I got the checklist of do laundry in obviously rainbow color. So I can check that off. My planner. And then look at these freaking cute TV icons.
Oh, yeah.
They're so cute. So then I'll put this in there and then I'll write next to it what the show is. So very, very fun. Love that. Okay, and then the kit that I got from Fern Creek Stickers. This is called, I do not know. I don't know what the kit name is called, but look at it. I have a weakness for fall, Halloween, and Christmas kits. I want them all. They're so cute. And then, see, I had to, like, put this together, like, myself. Which is fine. But, like, I don't know. I was like, I hope I got what I needed. That was my face. So, and they're on all different sizes of paper, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Which, so like this bundle for this kit that I probably won't use until next fall is like on all of these different sizes. Anyway, that's me whining and complaining really, but, okay. So that was Fern Creek stickers. And so one thing I will say, after mentioning Fern Creek stickers, is that one thing that I have learned is that a lot of sticker people, and I'm sure that this is like this with cross stitch too, but I've never really noticed if it is or not, but is that sticker makers will often have a website and an Etsy, and because they realize the convenience of Etsy for a lot of people. But if they have an option to purchase their stickers from their website, purchase them from their website. A lot of times the base cost is already lowered because you don't have to account for Etsy fees, and they don't have to pay Etsy fees.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
so I just think that's interesting, and a lot of coupon codes and things like that. Sometimes there's more variety of options of stickers on their website as opposed to their Etsy. Anyway, if you can purchase stickers from their website, do that. And at least do the legwork to find out if they have a website. So in the box below, I'm going to link their websites if they have them. Okay? Okay. And then last but certainly not least is from Charlotte's Paper Company. You have seen kits from her that I've gotten before. I love them, and I'm like, these are some of the ones I'm super, super, super excited to use next year. So I'm just making sure I got the 4. Okay, so this one is going to be my transition from March to April.
Cute.
See, because of the shamrocks and the umbrellas. April showers, get it? And then fun fact, I'm not the most religious person in the world, but I do still like the Easter holiday, and so I don't need a super religious-y Easter, but I love, look at those pastel eggs. Super, super, super cute. And then I decided that for August of next year, I'm gonna do summer foods, whether it's ice cream or something, summer fruits, something. So I'm gonna use this one next August with the popsicles and the sprinkles. So cute. And then this one is a Thanksgiving kit. Love it. Hers are on matte paper as well, and I just like what she include. Like, I look at these sheets and I'm like, okay, I know how I'm going to use that. I know how I'm going to use that. So that's cool. So, and that was Charlotte's Paper Company, and she just released not too long ago an entire cities collection. So there's a Holland kit, like an Amsterdam kit that I'm gonna purchase, and so yeah, very, very cool. So so that is the sticker portion of the program. So that wraps up our video.
Okay, I also wanted to tack on to the end, if you're still here, that we have so enjoyed seeing everyone with their Just Keep Stitchin' t-shirts.
Yes.
We loved the places that you posed with them on, and
so awesome.
it just is so cool. It's just so cool. Everybody that we've heard from has been thrilled with the quality and the softness of the t-shirts, which is wonderful.
Yes.
Stephanie and I also spent this afternoon going through and planning another sale, which will include more t-shirts and sweatshirts.
Yes.
And that
and long sleeve shirts.
It's going to be coming up
in October.
In October.
Yeah.
So
once we return from Galleria.
Once we get back from Galleria, we'll give you more details on that.
Absolutely.
And then before we say goodbye, we want
to say thank you.
We want to say thank you
yes.
to a couple of very generous donators who have enjoyed our channel enough to feel motivated to use the Buy Me a Coffee link, which is in our description box. If you were enabled, and if you weren't enabled in this episode, there's nothing that's going to pull that card out of that wallet.
Yeah, you're tough.
If you were enabled this week, if you were inspired this week,
if you laughed this week,
if you laughed and smiled with us, think about using the Buy Me a Coffee. Yeah. It does help with our framing. And we will be actually going back to Craft Gallery again after we get back from Galleria and after Paula's retreat. So, that being said, we'd like to thank Pam
and Kristen.
Thank you, gals.
Thank you so much.
That was very generous of you, and we sincerely appreciate it.
We surely do.
So, like I said,
our video will be late next week.
We're going to be late again next week. And
but that's okay.
Hopefully we'll have lots to tell you
about
Galleria, and
probably
have lots to show you.
Yes.
So it's about time for us to eat dinner.
Yeah.
And we hope that you have a good week. If you're going to be at Galleria, come find us.
Yeah, please do.
And if not, you'll probably see some postings on social media while we're there, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure you go over and check out the needle minders, etc. from Allison, and take advantage of the Twin Peaks big sale.
Yes.
Okay?
Absolutely.
I think we've thought of everything. If you have any questions, of course, leave us a comment.
Yeah.
Make sure you touch base with the gal who's looking for some stitching friends in New Jersey and all that jazz.
Yes.
In the meantime, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching.
Bye!